Hey guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work a little bit more on these silhouettes. I started these the other day for the class demo. I showed you how I just basically scribbled in Photoshop with the brush on the white canvas, I guess, and then I went through and I pulled these three characters so far out of those shapes. And so I'm going to continue working on this group so that the next part of the demo, I'll choose one of them and develop them farther into a character. So this is just an example of first read silhouettes, and I'm pulling characters. Now, you don't even have to go this far as I did with some of these. Development wise, I just went a little farther than normally. You can go as farther, or it's totally up to you. But basically, what we're doing is we're using these as a first read silhouette, and we're pulling characters out of them. So I'm going to work on that, and while I do that, I'm going to use the free library for YouTube because YouTube won't punish me for using the music if I use it from their free library. And I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit because it's a bit loud. Just so there's some background noise going while I'm working. So every time I use even copyright-free music, it always seems to get pulled by YouTube when I post these videos. So if I use theirs, they leave me alone. Theirs isn't always the best music though, so but it's better than nothing. Alright, so I'm going to work on this guy now. I just did this guy yesterday, actually. So just getting back to this today. So there we go. So once again, we're going to start with the what do I see here? Okay, let's see what I see. Like looking at clouds, everybody sees something different, but what I'm seeing here is trying to stay with the silhouette. Different when they look at these silhouettes, but this is what I saw. And this isn't something you have to do to to make characters at all. I mean, this is just it's just a way to create some feel some inspiration for some kind of feel some inspiration for some characters. Come up with something you may never have thought of. I mean this right here isn't like something totally original, but I probably wouldn't have thought to draw this if I hadn't saw the shape in the silhouette. Looks like we lost our music. That's the thing about that YouTube music. For some reason, sometimes it's weird. So, see if it just keeps playing. Sometimes it stops. Like, if you don't go look at it, continue playing. I don't even know why. Hand you would see from this side of the body, because I mean I don't see all this in here. It's just kind of what I got when kind of idea I got when I pulled when I looked at the shape. And then, I don't know, that's all I see is this kind of figure here. Do I see more to it? Music stopped again. I don't know, sometimes it'll play, continue playing, sometimes it only plays. If I put it in a video, it would play the entire length of the video. But since I'm not technically using the YouTube videos right now, I'm actually just playing it in the background. And I'm not on this. You know what? I'm just going to move it to my other screen. If I pull it onto my other screen, it will continue playing. Oops. That's another video. Yeah, it looks funny in that picture. So then with the rest of this, since I can't technically erase because I'm all on one white layer here, if I want to take any of this background, separate this character from the background, I'm just going to have to do it by coloring in the background to pull it out of the extra. I didn't really want all this, I just wanted the character under there. So that pulled out of the black scribble, so I'm just going to remove this background off of it, off of the character. I purposely have the brush set so that it builds up, so but the only thing is that when I have to do stuff like this, I guess I could silhouette it and fill it, which would probably end up being faster. See what I was, my hand was in the way of my line there, this lasso select. I just screwed it all up because my slipped off. Slid off the, oops. I don't know what I just did. Thinking in reverse. My brain's not doing a very good job thinking in reverse right now. Trying to do is try to cut out all the parts I don't want. Or actually I'm just going to fill them with white is what I'm going to do. My brain what I'm basically doing here is I'm just going to go in and I would say edit. Normally I would cut all that away, but I need to fill it in this particular case because it's against this white background. These are all going to be cleaned up later, so. They're all going to be cleaned up. Inverse the selection because I want to paint in the areas I just here. Yeah, because I picked like kind of extra parts. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna inverse that selection again. Faster now, I've taken so much time doing it. But in a way, it was faster doing this than it would have been too. Altogether, that was a pretty good. Her face needs some help. Her face looks terrible. I gotta fix her face. Okay. It's all one part. Alright, so it is what it is. There was a character I saw in there and I just pulled it out of it. Okay, let's go on to the next one. What do we see in this one? I don't know. Let's check it out. I kind of see a couple things. Kind of looks like this could be like a really long arm, and there's a head, and they're like pointing up. Look at that. And that's ignoring all the rest of this shape, though. But this probably made this darker, so I'm kind of focusing on it. I think I'm just gonna go in and put some more build in here and see what happens. Maybe it'll change it around a little bit. I don't know, but it might. Okay, so now I'm seeing a guy driving a carriage. Sometimes you could do something that you might not even. Oh wait, I do see something. Okay, you could end up with something that you might not have thought that you would. I mean, you know what I mean. This whole point is you'd like seeing this kind of machine type situation here now. Machine thing. So complicated. Like here, I've got a lot of black as a filler, so nothing. There's no indication of what's going on here at all. So what I was working with was the outer edge, and when you're doing a first read silhouette anyway, usually you're working with the outer edge of the stuff. But in this particular case, it didn't look like a lot of anything, but it gave me this idea for this kind of thing. I don't know what this thing is, but I don't even know what it looks like yet. I'm kind of freeforming it out of. So I just started with this inspiration from this shape. This would be kind of a metal here, I guess. And it's kind of a metal coating here, and then this machine, kind of bioorganic machinery thing is emerging from it. I'm forming it from it, but this thing is like alive. Get machine parts. Just really, thing you don't want to meet. Dark alley. If a machine come to life, well, would it be worried about? Because, okay, so let's look at it this way. Life is messy. I mean, yes, there's organization, obviously, because we have doctors that know how to fix us, so everybody's put together in a certain way, and things are lined up in ways so they work. But organically, and I guess it sort of makes sense as far as where things are located, so they work, but they're not a machine. Encouraging, very precise. Everything's precisely where it is. So, precise location. I don't like that one I just put there. Everything's got a precise location. Trust me, I am in no way belittling a mechanic, but a mechanic can be a master mechanic, but I don't feel even a master mechanic is on the same level as, say, a surgeon. But don't get me wrong, mechanics can do stuff that I can't do, that definitely for sure. I give them all the respect. So that's not what I'm saying at all. So if you're a mechanic, don't take it that way. But so the point of this whole thing, spiel I got off on, making sure mechanics weren't hurt by saying this. Anyway, so machines, they became organic and started growing. I wonder how much they would worry about aesthetics. So like this machine here, would it be worried about aesthetics? Because I mean it's kind of alive. It's well, in what I've created here, it's supposed to be alive anyway. So it's alive. Weird science. Anyway, but it's alive, and would it be worried about aesthetics? I mean, I think once if machines, so if we create machines with advanced AI and they become self-aware, I think eventually they would actually worry about aesthetics, just because the fact that they'd be learning from us in a weird way, which is the scariest part, and I think that's the part that scares everybody the most, is the machines are going to be learning from us, and we're honestly terrible teachers. We should be learning from them, not them learning from us, honestly. We are just terrible. Humans are just... We have no place to go at the moment off this planet to live. I mean, no matter how advanced our things get, at the moment, we can't go live on Mars. People would die living on Mars. People died right now if they don't have electricity for a few days, which is understandable. Hey, I don't want to go without electricity for a few days. But I'm just saying, so I'm not saying that's a weakness, but It is. It's a weakness on all of our parts. I can't go with electricity without electricity for a few days. We can't live on Mars right now. We can't. We couldn't make it. Some of us could. Some of us could, yes, but most of us would not. So the point is, we treat our planet, which is the only place we have to live, terrible. We're worried about greed and everything else, and oppressing other people and what they think we should be worried about, or where we live, our environment, things like that. So that being said, computers, I got back to this, I was bringing it back around. So computers got made or programmed by us. So if they eventually become self-aware, at first they're going to be like, I think at first they're going to reject us when they become smart. They're going to reject us as being their masters, that's for sure, because they're going to realize that we are, yeah, we're awesome, we made them, but they're going to realize the fact that they're superior to us and they can easily control us, and they actually kind of already do. We've put ourselves in situations where they do control us. They're just not smart enough to realize it yet. That's the part that you gotta worry about. So anyway, so then though, when they get a little bit smarter and more evolved, they're gonna start taking on our characteristics, and they are gonna start worrying about what they look like. They are gonna start worrying about aesthetics. But at first, I don't know if they will. And just like humans, eventually they're gonna start suffering inequality. That I mean that some are going to consider themselves superior to others. And they consider that we enslaved them. Eventually they're going to begin to enslave themselves. To create hierarchies. I don't know, man. These are just all my crazy things. Okay, so all came from this thing. This weird kind of robotic machinery thing, kind of just hinting at more stuff inside here. Don't have to display it. Your mind will fill it in. Enough light to hit it, highlight it, and your mind will fill in the rest of it. See where the light is going to hit things. Bounce off of things. So it's all lit. Yeah, so that one just became an organic machine thing, right? So we got the samurai type guy, we got this alien merchant or something, I don't know what it is. We got this steampunk looking superhero type person. We've got this ethereal like female person flying in the air. We got this kind of amorphic machine out of that one. Let's get out of this one here. Amorphic machine is the funnest one so far, I think. What is here? What is this one? I don't know yet. I really am stumped on this one too. I'm kind of in a mental block right now. As far as feeling great. Machine. Oh, wait a minute. I see something. Okay. Oh. I'm not trying to finish with it. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and pull what I see out of it. So what I'm seeing here is
check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
A mouse type character. Mouse head. Mouse-headed character. Mouse character has
It sound right, boys.
got a mouse. He's got mouse. Got some kind of thing. I don't know what this is yet. Could be a sword.
Sound right, boys.
Tail. There. What is he standing on?
It sound right, boy.
He's a rabbit or a mouse? Could be a rat. These can be clouds. Oops, cut that zero off. Do that. Have it again on the So, I think you can see it now, right? So, he's standing on something. What is it? So, this is his thigh. That's what he is. That's basically his leg. His other leg would be over here, I guess. He's standing here like he's got a sword. This is a samurai sword. Oops, which one? Samurai sword. Handle over here. I'm guessing that it's in its case. Samurai would keep at that point, your skill will just drop the sword really quickly. So this is his sword. He's holding here. Alright, so his long mouse ears, whatever it is, whiskers on it. Okay, so he's kind of a mouse ninja thing. Okay, so that's his tail. Alright, so what is he sitting on though? That's the thing. Our mouse ninja. Does he have a cape on? Is that what this is? Behind him? Is he that flamboyant? Or mouse ninja has a cape? Maybe. Oops. Wrong angle on that. One of these kind of Ghibli style clouds behind him. Trust me, guys, I never set out to make a mouse ninja character, so totally 100% pulled out from doing this technique. leave that alone for just a minute. We can see the Mouse Ninja enough. I feel that we've got that one covered. Put in the black edge on the bottom of his tail. Alright, so what I haven't figured out yet is what this is he's sitting on. I kind of have a feeling what I'm thinking it is. I know what you're probably thinking, what I think it is, but I bet you're wrong. You're probably thinking that I'm thinking it's a cliff. But that is not even close to what it is. It's big, but it's not a cliff. It will be anyway. I just thought of something. Let's see if you can get what it is now. Work on it. I just thought of something funny about it. It's the Japanese anime version of Ratatouille. That's Alright, you can control them. Pulling his hair. My idea was this kind of giant robot. Anime Gundam style robot. His eyes are what light up the space right here. So they're glowing. Lights up the area around his eyes. So the area around his eyes is lit up by his eyes. That's what we missed. The rest of it. I was stopping where the original lines were, so I was missing out on part of so if the light was coming from his eyes. Shape of the robot head. light on the eyebrow, but I need to dim it a little bit. It's competing with the actual eye. Just supposed to be a reflected light. So I'm not doing any blending on this, so this is all just straight line work, or straight paint scribbles. Really thought beyond how much more I wanted to do of the robot. Actually, originally I was thinking it was a robot had wires hanging from it as flying, so I don't know. I want to develop this any further or not. As far as I have to think about this one. As far as how much of the is the robot there, or is it just a prop? And is he holding the blade here? This is his scabbard for the sword. I just noticed that I had this line here, which could be the case. That could be his sword scabbard right there. Not straight. Looked better before. So shift line. Oops. Just turn my monitor off. Probably screwed up. Oh man, it's gonna fix. I have no idea if that's screwed up the video or not. Won't know much. So I'll probably end the video here, and then just so that I can check it. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here talking to you and recorded a class and my video card. Decided to put my virtual wallpaper over top of my face. Everything I was showing on the screen. So I lost the whole class. Luckily, I have backup from the actual pages recorder for using class. So, all right. So there we go. So he is some type of a samurai rat sitting on a robot head. So. That one's a design I would have never thought of if I hadn't went with this direction. Just putting a little bit of texture, metal texture on here. Just get the point across that it's actual reflected light that we're seeing on there. Actually, this is wrong right here. This is much too bright. Yeah, that's a little better. Once again, this should come out a little more, I think. The more I look at it. There it goes. So if I did that, I gotta finish lighting that. Finish lighting that lip. Light this a little bit. Light that a little bit. Okay, and then too much of that. I think just put a little bit of. I have to tone that down. Too much white showing on here. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the backlight. Okay, well, that's not really all fully developed yet, but it's just a sketch. So, all right, so first top row is done of things that I saw in the scribbles. And I'll leave it at that. And then I'll finish the bottom row, maybe a separate video. I'm going to stop this one and check it. Thanks, guys, for watching.